Good morning. So I was actually out for a morning run, and I saw this cute little creature. I'll post a video later, but I was unable to tell exactly what it was. It looked like it went into the tree, and then I got close and it disappeared. So it's definitely a tree climbing creature. But what it did lead me to was a nice little spot where the deer are hiding out. So let's kind of go over. It's super cold out here, by the way. See? Crunchy and icy, and probably not very quiet. Let's see, I know they were around here somewhere. Let me put my gloves back on because I don't want my fingers to freeze. You know, I haven't ran in a little while because it's been so cold. And then I was watching TV last night, and a story came on about a young lady that has cancer, and she's been running every morning in 15-degree weather. And so that kind of motivated me to get out here and get it done. Okay, I see them. I don't know if you can, because I'll probably have to zoom. There they are. Yeah, my only problem is, like, when I zoom, I have to take my glove off, which, again, I need to get those really nice gloves that allow you to control your phone and when it's cold. I think they see me. They spotted me, so hopefully they don't take off. See how, I think it's a she. She's looking at me like, I see you. I see you too. I'm going to pull a page out of their book and just kind of stand still here. And see. You know, it's odd because when I stand still, they're usually okay with continuing their activities. But whenever I start moving is when they tend to take off. The good thing is, if it's a spot that they're finding lots of food, they won't go too far because they're not going to leave their food behind. I think they figure we'll just face you and eat versus disappearing. Oh, look at these leaves. They're all frozen. Every move is a crunch. So I think she's pulling security. You know that I have not had any luck with finding the antlers when they shed them in the winter. I think someone else is coming out and maybe grabbing them before me. Someone else is like better at finding them. I'll do some research and find out when. So because it's so cold outside, it's sad, but my phone's probably going to die faster. Although it was at 100% when I left the house. I wonder how close she'll let me get before they take off. Good morning, guys, and thank you for watching. Like I said, super cold day. Only the few of us that can survive are outside because I have seen one other person today. And they probably thought I was crazy. she's talking to the rest of them now to let them know that I am getting closer. Yeah, I wonder how they communicate that. She is 50 steps from us. When I give you the symbol, move. So it looks like a mom and her baby, her young one. And there's another one behind her that's very still. They're all standing still. Okay, so she's doing the leg stomp. So I know they see me, but it's odd, but they're looking away. I guess they're using one eye to look at me instead of head on. The question is, how close do I get before they take off? Thank you for hitting the like button. Good morning. Thank you guys for joining me. I don't know if you can see the frozen air. It's been so cold this entire week. I do feel much better that I got outside and ran a little. I'm gonna go around these leaves and see if I can get a little closer. The slow descent. I think it tends to work better. If I move too fast, they take off. But if I slowly, a few steps at a time, get closer, maybe it shows that I'm not danger. Well, they should definitely know by now that I'm not danger. But you hear that water? Some water that's not frozen. It's weird because that water right there is frozen. It's probably because it's more shallow. But this water's moving, so it's moving water, I guess. It freezes not as fast. One, two, how many do you see? 3, 4. Right now I see 4. I hope you guys having a great morning. And hopefully it's not as cold where you are. Actually, so I don't know if you can see them. Like, it's weird because behind the camera they blend in with the landscape very well. However, when I use my own eyes, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 of them. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button. Good morning. So I think there's a dog they hear, which has them on alert. They don't too much care that I'm here. I guess because there's water between myself and them. They're like, she'll never get to us that quick. That's funny. The little ones are so feisty. They like to look, stomp their leg. Look, I have 2 of them threatening me right now. You've got that little one. It's like, back up. You've got that little one that was stomping his legs. It's like, back up. And then, like, big ones aren't usually, the adults aren't usually very, they're like, we've been here long enough, we know. The little ones are like, get out of our space. We have to share, buddy. You know, it'd be super cool. There's some foxes that live around here. It'd be awesome if I saw the fox and deer kind of playing with each other. I wonder if they do. No one's looking. Try not to drop my phone. These gloves. I need like hand warmers. I'm not sure if these gloves are... keeping me as warm anymore. There goes the 2 lieutenants. They're so cautious. Mm. So, did you know that deer have a special layer of fat under their skin that helps to insulate them from the cold? Yeah, I have that layer of fat too, but it's not really helping me much today. uh, I think the moving around is helping. Um, I don't feel as cold when I'm running, of course, because I'm moving, but I always catch them doing interesting things. Like, it's really funny when they chase after each other and one starts running. It's almost like one's like, move. It's like they're little brothers and sisters playing, when children playing. Yeah, there goes that one. I guess they're super lucky because they grow thicker coats to protect them in the fall to prepare for winter. Oh, is that guy doing some rub urination? No, he's in the bathroom. Be nice if I grew a thicker coat of hair to protect me in the winter. Or maybe I do. I'll probably research that. Any other interesting facts about deer? I think last time we talked about their coat being a darker color so that they can absorb more heat from the sun. They have a layer of fat, a darker coat. These trees are beautiful. I sometimes wish I was a kid again. Just climb in on and sit and watch the deer. So they're thinking, she's invaded our space. Do we run? Or do we stay? Do I stay or do I go? Another interesting fact about deer. So their hoofs, because of their hoofs, they're able to spread out wide, which helps them to walk on top of the snow without sneaking. There's no snow here. I always wondered, like, how is it that they're able to just walk on top of all this deep snow when it is snow? Now I know. Their hoofs are able to spread out wide. I did not know that. Pretty interesting fact. Deer can walk on top of snow. Does that mean they can walk on top of water? Ha ha, because snow is frozen water. Yeah, the same for human. We get to walk on top of ice, so deer get to walk on top of snow, which is ice. I can't walk on top of snow, though. I usually sink. So another interesting fact is deer will often travel in groups during the winter months, which helps them to stay warm and safe, which makes sense because in the summer I usually see like one or two kind of hanging by themselves. And today, actually over the last couple of months, it's been large groups, 20, 15, 10 of them all hanging together. So although they were considering running, I've got them flanked from this side, but in front of them is a trail. Someone else is walking down the trail, and so I think as they try to make a decision what direction to go in, they're like, oh, which one's least dangerous? The trail, stay. Something else I notice, if I get too close, they'll stop and stay still. If I get to a point where I don't move and I stop, then they eventually start to move again. But when I am not moving, they feel safe, I think. Might be making that up. Don't break a branch. So, another interesting fact about deer, they sometimes seek shelter in wooded areas or other protected areas during heavy snowfall. So like I walk around here, ooh, I don't know if you guys can see that, but they are just running across. That was cool. I like watching them just take off running, burning their energy. It's probably because there's a dog messing with them. It's usually the catalyst of them escaping. Yeah, so about the heavy snowfall, they're like branches that are, it's weird because I don't know if it's like naturally made where they look like little shelters, but they tend to get under those shelters and kind of hide out. They're all over the wooded area. But deer will eat twigs, buds, barks from trees and other food sources because food is scarce in the winter. But guess what? They have a 4-chambered stomach that allows them to digest that stuff. And if I was stuck out here in the winter and had no food, I'm not sure I would survive off of bark. Yeah, you know, my stomach unfortunately does not have 4 chambers. Another interesting fact is that deer are able to store fat reserves in their bodies during the fall, which they can use for energy during the winter. Huh. Maybe that's what we're doing. Uh-oh. they hurt someone. There they go. You know, when we have Thanksgiving meals, we're storing our fat reserves. And all of the eating in the fall is what kind of keeps us from I don't know if it keeps us from going hungry in the winter. It's, you know, got plenty of food, but I guess maybe that keeps us. You know, I wonder if they're like jumping across the water. I've seen them do that before. That's always been pretty cool. Yeah, they're jumping. They found a spot. Well, there's a lot of them. I'm gonna walk out to the trail. They have linked up the rest of their herd. And I think they're gonna go frolicking across the wood. When I walk through, it tends to be, because everything's frozen, I make the assumption that there aren't any critters that I'm afraid of out here. Hoping that those critters are frozen. Like snakes and other things. At some point I should probably start running again. Preferably before my phone does that "it's cold out here, so I'm gonna die" thing. You know, I have gloves on. Maybe I should get like a phone glove. Well, you know, I'm not as loud. You think I have headphones on, so it's probably making me sound a lot louder than I am. I'm speaking into the phone also, so yeah, the deer don't tend to run when I'm around. I'm speaking quietly, however, the phone me sound like I'm speaking a lot louder. Oh, look, look, look. Oh, I see. There they are. So they found their crossing point. How are you today, Ra? Is it Para? Oh, here they go. They found the crossing. And now they see me. So they've got to make a decision to make. Do we keep going forward or back? I tell them. I have this woodpecker out here that's super loud, and I think the woodpecker's warning the deer. Now I wonder if that was the entire herd that crossed, or if they told some of them to stay behind because they saw me. It's a good question. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. You said there are deer in Germany, so you're watching from Germany. What time is it in Germany right now? Oh, like they're waiting on me. Oh, wow. Well, I don't think they're waiting to see if I was coming, if that was going to be an area. So it's probably about 9 or 10 where I'm at right now, because I think I left our house around 8 time. And I've been out here about an hour. So yeah, probably around 9 a.m. Oh, I found them again. They're probably gonna get pretty upset in a minute. They're like, why is she following us? We just can't get away. Those large groups, they like to travel in during the winter so they can stay warm. I wish I had a large group to travel in. It is definitely cold. dropped my gloves, so I have to pick it up. I should probably put it on. Now they're kind of camouflaged in the wood. So that group went that way. I think there's a group across. I think I told you guys about those natural formations of wood that kind of look like housing. This is another area they like to hide. Just like, kind of look like a natural shelter. They like to go under there, and it's like nature's housing them naturally. So I think now at this point I'm gonna not say goodbye, but I'm gonna say see you later, because I need to finish my run. If I am on my way back and I see any more of those wonderful creatures, I'll definitely log on and say hi and show you guys. But I am gonna go finish my run now, and would run with the live on, but phone's gonna get kind of shaky. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. And don't forget to hit the like button and share. Have a great day.